Welcome back, awesome action toy fans and subscribers. Special review today. This is the Hasbro Dungeons and Dragons Drizzt and Guenhwyvar. A name I cannot pronounce there. If I remember rightly, this guy was a playable character in Baldur's Gate 2 on PS2, which I completed many years ago and loved very much. This looks fantastic, great looking box. We can see some nice artwork on the front. On the top says Dungeons and Dragons. This side is blank, this side is blank. Back is pretty much blank, and the bottom just has some usual info. The box does open from where? Let me see. From this side here. You can open up and you can look inside and you can see your figures there. I am looking forward to this quite a lot. Oh, I didn't realise that. There is in fact artwork on the back. Ooh. So there's a bit of tape I need to cut here. Or I can just peel it, I hope, with my hand. Or maybe not. And there's some extra artwork on the back of this box, which I've just seen. Okay, let's have a look. Is that there? Okay, so wow. So this whole piece here actually is stuck on. There we go. So some great artwork on the back we can see there. This does look like a fantastic set. I am looking forward to this a lot. This is going to be absolutely fantastic, I believe. Okay, I am going to pause this, grab some videos, grab some figures, and I'll be back in a second so we can do a comparison and look at the articulation. And I am back. Okay, so let's open this up and have a look. Is there any more tape for me to open? Oh, they put more tape on this again. They are making it really hard to get in. I shan't be keeping this box, so I'm not too fussed if I rip the card on this one. Woo! Okay. Oh, we also have some stuff inside. I was not expecting that. Nothing else in the box. So inside here, what do we have? So it's a little bag here. And we have, this is just your warning, choking hazard. And what else? Blah, 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 Hasbro, blah, blah, blah. Okay, not sure that one. And this, look at these. Some picture cards. I really hope that they make and release these as well. This would be awesome. Oh, yeah. Especially like this. Is that the Behold? I've forgotten. That'd be really nice if they make these as well to go along with Drizzt and maybe some more heroes for that. Really quite nice. I do like that a lot. Okay, let's put these down to one side. And then we have here the main event. So he comes with this very nice, this is D20, it looks like, 12, 18, 8, is it, maybe it's a D18, 17, no, 19, must be a 20. I got a 5! No! Pretty cool. He looks a bit on the short side, but then he's an elf. We have these two nice looking swords here. Oh, not too flimsy, and it's actually straight, which is nice. This one is probably bent. Yeah, look at that bend on that, because it's bent inside. But you can straighten that, not too difficult, with some hot water and a freezer. He has a necklace of sorts. No idea what's on that. He comes with a spare set of hands. This is a right fist. Left hand, which is not really a sword gripping hand. It's more like this. But Looks pretty cool. An alternate head, though on mine, oh there we go, an alternate head like this, I can just see you can actually take the head out of the hair. So you could have a bald head, better fill in the gaps, but that's pretty good as well. Just put those that head back in, ears in as well. Come on. But that's a pretty nice looking head. Oh, hello. We have this mini black cat. That's tiny, not even, I don't know what scale that is. That work worthy like 124 scale. We have probably what I'm most excited for actually is the puma, the cat. And he has his tail separate, which is just a plug push-in, it appears to be. There we go. We have some effects for his swords. And we have the figure itself. Who is really quite firmly in the plastic. And there he is. And quite a nice bit of background. You could keep the background, you know, I'll stick it there for the other camera to see maybe. He does look pretty cool. Okay, so let's look at sword first. So first sword that came out, just 2-color. You could add some extra paint on that, and that looked pretty nice, but it's decent enough. Second sword is different. It's got 3 colors. It's the bent one. Again, I would be tempted to add some more paint to that to make it better. Wrist is like this on that left hand, and the right hand fist is the same. So wave articulation. Obviously no articulation on this tiny little cat here. The sword effects, they've got a bit of bend to them. They're like a off blue, lilac purple, sort of matching almost the colour on the background. And it should be just a case of let's have a look. Yeah, they just go on the swords. Quite nice. They are identical, so it'll work on either sword. In fact, you've got other figures with similar size swords. It will fit on them as well. Figure, he does come with 2 scabbards for the swords, which is very, very nice. This cloak is going to limit articulation, and it might overbalance. Let's move this backwards slightly. Let's have a look. So he really wants to fall down. Let's get his feet a bit more forwards. Maybe it's a bit too much forwards. There we go. Okay, so he stands up quite nicely. Looks pretty good. I like that. Though I would be tempted to take off his head. Oops. Remove the cloak, pick up the figure from the floor, and add the head back on. The head he comes with is a bit more angry than the spare one. You can see there. Okay, any particular sword for any particular scabbard? Let's have a look. Or maybe not. So I'm putting the sword of the blue part on his right one, and the one without the blue on his left one, and it fits quite nicely, but I think they can go either way. Nice looking. Let's check out his articulation. So he has a left and a right. He has an up and a down and a small side to side. Shoulder articulation. Well, his shoulder armor does slide over his shoulders, so he can get just about flat on both sides, which is okay. He's not keen on standing up at the moment, though. Okay. Here's biceps. It's a double joint. Oh, very, very nice bicep curl. You could handcuff him behind his head. Very tight. The fact that's tighter than me. So that's pretty damn good. He comes with, are they identical? Not quite identical. This right hand is like this. Left hand is like that. So it's slightly harder to thumb, but good gripping hands with the swords. The wrists turn. However, they don't appear. Oh, they do. He does articulation. He has gun articulation. Oh, that's interesting. On his right wrist. But I must say the pegs are quite small. So you've got this articulation on this hand here. And this one is also gun articulation. Peculiar. So both the hands he comes with have gun articulation. Spare hands, they have a wave articulation. So his trunk, so ab crunch, pretty good, has to be said, on forwards and backwards. There's nothing on the dip. There's no waist. What is going on? There's no waist. He can't turn his waist. Hips, pretty good, all things considered. Forwards is good. I like the way they split the clothes so he doesn't limit his articulation on that. Backwards is almost non-existent. Get me straight. He has a thigh turn. I forgot to show the arms. The arms go all the way around like this. And does he have a... Yeah, he has a bicep turn as well. He has double knee cap joint or double knee joint. Look at that. You can't get any tighter. That is amazing. And his feet, they turn. He has a... You can get his foot to go over his arm. I see he's doing it on his this foot, not this foot. Then you have a very nice... Come on, go over. Doesn't want to do it on that foot. They have a very nice tippy toe as well. Here's Michael Jackson. His dorsal flexation is not bad. It's pretty good. And let's see, he should have, yeah, his feet do this as well. So if you take his feet outwards, he still can get his feet relatively flat like thus, which is really, really quite nice. Okay, let's see how he holds his swords. His fingers, there is some give, but not a lot in the fingers, which I prefer to have more give in my fingers. So it's easy to put swords in. Because as it is, one sword will be, should, oh, that's really quite tight. There we go. That sword is going to be far easier to insert than this one on that side. But his left hand seems to be a bit looser in the grip, so ooh. Let's see. Okay. He holds his swords particularly well, as you would hope. And I'll put the sword effects on. Now they are going to add extra weight, so if his shoulders are a bit loose, he's going to drop them down. He does look pretty good. You see he wants to fall forwards now. I need to lean him backwards slightly. Very, very nice. Okay, let's try him with his alternate head. I won't change the hands over on this review. Bit more passive looking, but still looks like a great figure. He's a bit slender in the shoulders. I suspect when I do some comparisons, he'll be a bit small. Okay, let's put him over here. We'll come back to him in a moment. Let's look at the cat. First impressions, looks nice. I reckon I could have a better job on the face. The eyes are looking up like this. It looks pretty cool. He seems to have good articulation. Let's have a look at that. So he has jaw articulation. He can open and close. There's head articulation. So it can go up, down, left to right, side to side. Also there's neck articulation to add to that. Up, down, side to side, left to right, around. He's got body articulation here for turning. And there's a small up and down as well. Legs go outwards slightly, or this one does. This one's a bit stiff maybe. So the right one appears to go out more than the left one. They go forwards, not quite the same, has to be said. More on the left than the right maybe. Quite far forwards. Has a knee bend. And paw articulation as well. The paws are actually sculpted on there, which is really nice. Back legs, there doesn't appear to be any outwards. Legs go from this position, here, quite stiff, to all the way back pretty much. On the knee, there's a small bend, but you don't need a big bend on this. There is also an elbow bend, and there is a paw bend as well. Decent enough, and the tail is just a turn. So let me have a do a quick action pose and see what I can do with this. That is proper decent. One leg up. Pretty much no problem, I was about to say then. I think that is a great job. I like that. Uh-oh. Very, very nice. Scale-wise, next to him, scale's pretty damn good. If I try him in an action pose, let's do like a very simple lunge pose. Let's have a look. Very nice as well. Oops, head's popped off there. Balance! There's a sweet spot he is not finding. Right, let's try and counterbalance with his arm maybe. There we go. Very, very nice. Okay, let's get a size comparison. I want to pick up a couple of figures I've got nearby, or in fact a few figures, and we get a better idea of actually how big these figures are compared to other 1/12 scale. Stand up for me. So first I'll pick up Black Knight, who I've just reviewed. And we can see that he's slightly smaller than Black Knight, and Black Knight will be just the videos, and see Black Knight with the cat scales well. If I go for something a bit bigger, still Marvel Legends, I will go for this troll from Thor here, and again, he's massive. Hurr! Again, he will be up in sister videos. He looks really, really quite good. Let's go for another 4 figure. This is Boar, who is amazing, and he's in the same video as the troll. Now you see he looks tiny now. This guy is huge, but they do work in the same universe particularly well. And then next to the all falling over. Next to the cat, who now doesn't want to stand up for me. Again, scales well. Let's get bigger again. We'll go for Mythic Legions. Kurzorg! Boom! Now we have a huge green skin versus our elf and his trusty companion. He might still do it. He's got the speed. He's got the double attack from him and from the from his cat here. So that's pretty cool. And then one more, and this is probably the biggest toy I actually own at the moment. I have no idea how that's going to even fit on camera. Let's see if I can actually fit it on camera. Let's move this out of the way. Don't know how this is going to work out, because this thing it's not even going to fit that, but I've got to go the other way around. Because there's a wall on this side, and it will not fit. And again, this huge beast here will be in suggested videos. Yeah, he's looking just a bit outclassed now. He of course could ride it into combat maybe, but yeah, that is rather big in comparison to him. And this is a great toy, by the way. Great for your 1/12 scale figures. Okay, so I really like this figure. I think it's great. It's a touch on the short side, but he's an elf. Some elves may be small, but I always thought of him as being taller. But nevertheless, he looks fantastic. Decent articulation. Bit difficult to balance sometimes, particularly if you're going to put his cloak on him. And he comes with this awesome panther, which you could use in 118 as a mount. You could mount it as a 112 small mount, but obviously you can get the is it the Super 7 Battle Cat and the Panther from He-Man Master Universe, and that would work better, I guess. Okay, this is Awesome Action Toys. I'm signing out, saying please like, share, and subscribe. I'll be back soon with more awesome action toy videos for you. Stay happy, keep collecting, and check out the rest of my content. I've got loads of videos for you guys to see. Bye-bye.